Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 2 and hopefully the final part of this MS Stockholm tutorial. Today it is sort of fitting out the ship really, because in part 1 we've done pretty much everything. In part 2 today will be the cranes, masts, forecastle details, funnels, lifeboats, propellers, rudder and anything else I can think of, so I'm just going to do this all in 2 parts. So what we're going to start off with first is the area in front of the main superstructure, or the top superstructure on this raised deck just here. And we're going to put cargo hatches, cranes and some other bits as well. If I look at the front of the ship and see what the window situation is. We'll do the windows first I think. So I'll get our windows. Not sure why I've got all different sorts of wood, but that's probably because I was helping Bree earlier. Right, okay. So the front of the superstructure here, we're going to add some windows in pairs. I put 2 windows, sort of like that, and four windows like that. So it sort of looks something like that. And then on the next wall we'll put a couple of windows as well. And then I'll put a single window on the next wall like that. So I put 3 windows on the side like that. So same round this side, put a window and a window and a single window around there. There we go. There, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 windows on the front like that. There we go. So what we're doing now is move on to the deck itself, and we're going to go to the cargo hatch, and we're going to leave a 3 block gap from the front wall. So from the centre block go 1, 2, 3, 4th block forward, and we'll build our hatch, which is 7 wide. So that's 3 either side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the sides are 10. So 10 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then across the front. And then I'll put a spine in the middle like so, like that. And then what you want in them on the sides is the quartz slabs to cover up the hatch. Sorry I'm talking a bit quiet, I've got a bit of a sore throat though. Can't help it. Also, I do apologise again for the picture quality, but I'm just trying to save space. Anyway, there's the hatch done like so. And then at the end of the hatch there's going to be a sort of a box vent on the end of the deck here. So what we're going to do, from the front of the cargo hatch we're going to go to a 2 block gap, so 1, 2, 3rd block forward, and we're going to put a line of 7 wide in front of the end of the deck like so. And then on the ends we're going to add 1, 2, 3 like that. So it's sort of designed like that. Sort of can't really explain it very well, but have it designed like that. So you've got basically a secondary line of 7 on the inside, and add 3 on 3 on the other side. The front will increase that to, that's 1 high, 2 high, and then 3 high, and then 4 high. So really 4 high like that, and then makes the sides 4 high as well. So from the side it'll look something like that. So you've got 1 in the middle, 3, 3, 3 like that. So it's 4 high. Like that. Do the same on the other side. And then how do we do this? On the inside we'll add some black like that. And then we'll add some black, add some white around there like that. And then white along the bottom. Hey, I use quartz slabs for this one. I'm just trying to work out a design for this one, because something like that, and then slab like that. So there we are, sort of a square vent like that. Hard to explain how to design it, but that's sort of what we want there. And that's the design there. And then also cover up the top as well. There we go. May want to improv that one because I didn't explain it very well, but that's what I'm wanting to do. Right, so now for the crane. There's going to be 2 cranes on the forecastle, well not the forecastle, but on this deck up here. So from the front of the cargo hatch, you're going to go 1 forward of the hatch, so 1 forward to this space here, and then out 3. So 1, 2, 3 on this space here. I think that's the right point. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it's 1 forward and out 3. And then you're going to build the cranes up 16. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus a cross at the top like so. And then the arm of the crane, you're going to want to go to the fourth up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to want to build 11 rows of 2 back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then add some black blocks on the end, like so. Ooh, for my design, like that. See where there's our crane there. Do the same on the other side. So it's 2 cranes, one either side of the hatch. So 1 forward of the hatch and out 3. 1, 2, 3. Do the same again, up 16. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And across at the top, like so. And then the fourth block up, 11 rows of 2 out, or 2 back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then blocks there like that. There we go. So there's our cranes added there. Marvellous. Look at the prototype. Yep, that'll do. So that's that bit done there. Bear with me while I sort my notes out and work out what to do next. So what we're going to do now is move down onto the forecastle, which is in front of that deck. So this whole front deck here is the forecastle, so we're going to go to that. Go to the front wall of the superstructure down here. And on the centre block we're going to count to the 6th block forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks actually. So 7 block forward. And put our block there. And the hatch is 7 wide again. So that's 1 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. The sides are 7 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and across the front. Add the spine again, and then add the slabs to cover it up. Same on the other side. There we go, there's our hatch done there. And then after that we want to build a deck house. So from the front of the hatch again we're going to go to the 3rd block forward. So 1, 2, 3, and put a centre block there. So it's a 2 block gap basically. So 3rd block forward. And we're going to build a deck house which is 9 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh damn it, I want it in white. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. And then 2, 2, like that, and then the sides are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2, 2, and then join them together across the front. I'll put a centre block as well, like that. And then the deck house itself is 3 high, so build it 3 high all the way around. Like so, just build it like this. There we go, so that's the deck house filled in or built up, and then you want to add the deck on the inside. Like so. I just do it freehand, save me typing anything, I can't be bothered. There we go, there's our deck house done like that. And you could probably add a few windows to it as well, but I don't think I'll bother because I think on the prototype I didn't either. So it's going to be quite a bare deck house. Now on the sides, on the sidewall, which is the centre of the sidewall, so the sidewall's here, the centre of it is there like that. And it's the same on the other side. What we do, we go 1 out, so basically 1 block gap out to the side like that, and that's where you're going to put another couple of cranes. So it's going to be the same on the other side as well. So it's 1 out from the centre of the side, and these cranes are going to be 18 high. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus the cross at the top, like so. And then around the base at the bottom we can put some white blocks like so. Sort of connect it to the deck house like that. And then for the crane arms themselves, they're going to be on the 4th block up, so 2, 3, 4. And you're going to want There's 11 rows of 2 again, so we want 1, so it's going to be two ways as well. It's going to be 11 rows that way, 11 rows forward, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then black blocks on the inside like that, and then the same on the front of it. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then black blocks in there like that, and there we go. There's our there's one crane done. And then just do the same on the other side of the deck house. So middle of the deck house, out 1, up. What was that? 18, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus the cross at the top. And then the white blocks around the base. And then the 11 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus the black blocks. Same on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the black blocks, which I've just destroyed because I've done it in the wrong place. Yeah. There we go. Bonk, bonk. There we go. So there's our cranes done like that. And then either side of the cranes at the front. Is it the front or the side? Yes, on the front and the side of the crane we can add a couple of mechs. So front of the crane, put 2 blocks of black like that, or 2 rows of black and then black like that. And same on the back of the crane. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then join them together like that. These are 2 sort of mechs that attach all the rigging like that. Just basically like just a cluster of blocks really. So do the same on the other side. What am I doing? Oh yeah, like that. I sort of forgot what I was doing for a second then. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then across like that. And there's a sort of design for that. And that don't look too bad. So that's that bit done. And then bear with me while I sort my notes out. Right, so what we want now is the breakwater. So we'll go back down to the front of the deck house again, and we're going to leave a 13 block gap. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and on the 14th block we'll put our breakwater. And the breakwater is basically a wall which directs water over the front of the deck. So we want to build the front of it 5 wide, so 2 that side, 2 that side, and I think this is 2 blocks high, so there'll be 2 blocks high like that. And then out to the side, curving backwards, we want 3, so 1, 2, 3. These are not attached either, so they're sort of free hanging like that. So 3 and 3 the other side, like that, and then 2 like that, and 2 like that. So it's sort of hanging like that. And then diagonally single blocks all the way back. So single, 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 diagonally all the way back. Like that. Same the other side, diagonally all the way back. Like that. And there we go, so that's that one. And then we just increase the height of it just by adding slabs. Like so, and then 3 slabs down there. So put 5 slabs on the front there, plus 3 where the deck changes in height. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 back here. 1, 2, 3 like that. So it makes it look more curvy rather than awkward shape. So that's the breakwater done there. Let me just adjust my notes again because we're going to add some biggies now. And we'll go to the front of the breakwater again. And using black, we're going to go to the 3rd block forward. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to build a biggie. So it's 5 wide and then a block, block, block to create a biggie like that. So you've got a biggie. And for chains, which is what these are going to be, anchor chains, I use stone brick stairs for these. And these are going to be 20 long, so we want 10 facing one way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 facing the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like that. And do the same on the other side in the big E groove. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. So we got two lines of chains, and then a big E at the end, like so. And there we are. There's our chains like that, and they don't look too bad. Forward of the anchor chains, we're going to go to the front of the forecastle and go about 3 blocks back from the end and build a flagpole crane sort of thing. It's in about 4 blocks high like that, and that don't look too bad. Now if we go roughly, trying to work this one out. If we go roughly from the back, from the big E closest to the breakwater, and go out about 4 from the side. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we'd do then is build 3 out like that, and we'll build a skylight. So it's 3 out and then 3 forward, like that, and then 1 across. And then using court stairs, we just put a design around the top, like so, like that. There's some glass on it like that, so it's sort of a skylight sort of thing. Same the other side of the big E, so it's 4th out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 out, 3 forward, like that, plus the stairs, and then glass there, like so. I'm doing these sort of randomly. They are placed on the prototype, but I've not measured out where they go. So then about 2 blocks in from the front of the skylight, 1, 2 in like that, and then 3 forward, 1, 2, 3. Put a post like that, 3 blocks high. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3. So it looks something like that. And then about 4 blocks forward of that, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a square of white blocks like so. And then the same the other side. So what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And there we go. That's pretty much all the detail we want, really. There isn't a huge amount that goes on this one. We can put another mech or 2. We'll put 1 in front of the deck house. We'll put a 5 one, so put 2, 2. So 2 either side of the centre, so sort of like that. And then we'll put the mech, 2 mechs like that in front of the deck house like that. And then we can put another one just in front of the front big E. So I'll put another one sort of like that. So I'm just, like I said, just doing these at random because I'm not placing them properly, but they'll do. And they don't look too bad. So what we're going to do now is going to add some handrails, which will be iron bars, and these will go from the front of the forecastle where the deck is level. So you got the forecastle is the front of the forecastle is 1 block high on the edge. So you can see you've got a wall around there. Where the wall ends, which is just roughly just past the front big E, you want to add handrails there. These are deck level ones, and you want to build these all the way back to where the deck or the wall rises on the side. So build these all the way back, like so. And also you notice that I'm leaving the handrails on top of the wood, but I'll change that in a minute. So let's build the handrails back first until we get to the wall. And there we go, there's the wall there, like that. And then we just add the white blocks underneath the handrails to make it more clean coloured. So I do like the handrails to sit on top of the edge of the deck rather than on the wood. It's just the thing that I do. See whether there's our handrails done on that side. Do the same on the other side. I'll change the blocks first. Oh shit, don't want that one. That one there, that one there. Do these first and I'll change the handrails afterwards. And then up to the deck wall there. And then carry on the handrails. There we go, there's our handrails done there. And they don't look too bad. After that we can add bollards. And the bollards are anvils. If you're familiar with my build, you know how this goes. So I put some anvils to our bollards, and we'll put 3 pairs of these down each side. I'm going to put these at random, so I'll put a pair just there where the handrails begin. Another pair just in front of the breakwater, and then the last pair down just where the wall begins, just there like so. Now if you want to be fancy in this area, because the bollards can't access the sides, what you can do is remove the two blocks next to the anvils like that, excuse me, and get your quartz slabs, and put your quartz slabs across like that, and then you have access for the ropes. The ropes will actually attach to the bollards. That's just a little fancy thing there. And I'll do the same the other side, so I'm going to anvils. I'll put two there. The other two are just in front of the breakwater, and then two more where the handrails begin. There we go. Now these, like I say, these are just randomly placed because, meh, why not? And then we'll put our slabs like so. There we are. So there are handrails, iron bar. What am I doing? The anvils have access to ropes, and ropes have access to the anvils. There we go. So there's the forecastle details all done there. The ship is now fitted out in that area. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then we shall move on. So, back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the top deck superstructure, which would be bridge wings, a deck house sort of thing, and the ship's wheelhouse. So we'll go to the front wall of the top superstructure, which is along here. And how we're going to do this, what we're going to do is going to increase the front wall around to the side by 3 blocks. So we'll start with the front wall, increase that to 3 high, like so, or increase it by 3 high, so it's 3 blocks higher than the deck itself, so you can see from the deck it'll be 3 blocks higher, like so, so you can see it's 3 high like that, and then just carry on out to the very edge of the ship, make it 3 high, like so. What I do a copy paste to the other side just to save a bit of time, but build this all the way out to the side, like so. And like I said, I'll do a copy paste for the other side. Copy, flip to the right, and then paste. There we go. That's the front wall all done like that. And then on the sides are going to be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase that to 3 high, like that. And then inwards we're going to go in 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And build that to 3 high, like so. So that's the front wall done, and then do the other side. So it's 6 back, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then build that to 3 high, like that. And then inwards 7 at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. Oh, 3 high, like that. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. So that's the front. Do hickey do down like that, and then what we want to do then is go back to the front wall, and then with this front wall here that we just built to 3 high, the very front wall, which is 15 wide, increase that to by 1, increase it by another 1, like so, because we're going to build the bridge wings on this one. So build it one high extra on the front like that, and then on the next row we're going to want to build a line of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's changing shape at the top, so it's 4 like that, and then 2, 1, 2, and then out 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the sides we want 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that, and then inwards 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. So you've got a very vague overhang, like so. So that's how that should be, like that. Do the same on the other side. So it was 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, sides 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then inwards 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And there we go, that's that bit done there. And then once again we increase that in height again. So this wall we just built it so it's 1 block higher again, because this will be surrounded by walls that will support the ship's wheelhouse, or at least the front windows of it. Put it all the way across the width and around the other side as well. And then up to there like like that. So there we are. So when we come to add the deck, to the walls like that, and when we add the deck, which we need wood blocks, the deck will sit on top of this inside ridge like so. So this is where the deck will go, like that. But we won't add the deck just yet, because I'm going to work on something else for the minute. So the next after that, where the walls go in the rows of 8 here, like so, or the 7, we're going to build the walls along the side now, along the deck. So from the bottom block here on the corner, I'm going to build back like so along the deck, and we're going to want 44 blocks. So it's first block there, and we're going to build it 44 long. So that's 44 all the way along. So it'll be 44 plus 4 high. So I'll build it for. Oh shit, too far. That's always a good start. That's 49. That's too far. And there we are, 44 like that, and then we go inwards. Inwards 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus a centre block on the back like so, and then the same the other side. 44 blocks. So that's the first block there, and then 44 back like so. Oh, too far again. So how many is that? That is 45. That's 44, I take it. It is, and then inwards 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. So that's 44 around, or 44 both sides, and then increase that to 4 high to connect up with the front of the bridge wing sort of thing. So build it 4 high like so. And I'll use world edit for this bit. So build the sides 4 high, so set chords like that. So you can see it's 4 high, and where it attaches to the deck house there, that's 5 high. So you've got 1 block difference in height. That's fine. Do the same the other side. We want it to be 4 high up to that point there. There we go. That's that bit done, and then the same across the back. Just join them together like so. And there we go. There's our deck house done like so. And it don't look too bad. So now what we do now, go back to where we were building the deck, and just carry on building the deck in this area. So you can see the deck is 1 block below the top of the wall like so. But when you go around the side, the deck is the right height there like so. You can see the deck is the height of the wall. That's fine. So what I'll do, I use the fill tool quickly to fill in the wood, just to save a few minutes. So fill wood by 300, that'll do, won't it? And there we go, that's all filled in, and that is our deck house done like that. I've raised a little boo-boo over here, so I'll get rid of that block just there and replace that with white. There we go. Wood, sorry. And there we go, there's our deck done with the bridge wings on the sides, and that all looks quite alright like that. So what we're going to do now on the sides, on the windows, you've got the side windows here. If we go 2 block gap above and add sort of 3 windows above that, and there we go, you've got 3 windows there, and then the same on the other side, just underneath the canopy of the overhang, put 3 windows like so, and then it doesn't look too bad. And across the front we can put some single windows. So if we go from the centre, and I think it's about from the centre we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and I think we'll add a window there for the centre, and then we'll just add single windows every 3rd block all the way out to the side, or out to as far as you can go. So there's windows like that. So every 3 blocks put a window, and there we go, there's the front wall done like so, and they don't look too bad. So that's that little job done there. And then what we're going to add on top is the ship's wheelhouse. So we'll go to the front wall again of the superstructure, and we're going to put a centre block there just so I know that is the centre. And we're going to add on the front wall here, we should add 6 windows. So I'll put a centre pillar on the middle like so, and then we're going to add 3 windows either side. Now these will be separated by 1 block, so put a window there, and then number 2 and number 3, so 3 that side, and then 1, 2, 3 that side. So there's your bridge wheelhouse, and then increase the pillars in between plus the side pillars like so. There's your windows, can't see because the bloody cranes are in the way. And then from the sides, or from the back of the pillars, you want to build the side of the deck house 18. So on the deck below we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then inwards 2, 1, 2, and back 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. In 2, 1, 2, back 3, 1, 2, 3. Join them together across the back, plus a centre block. And then, like we did with the rest of the deck houses, we just increase it to 4 high. All the way around, so it's 4 high there. And then just build it 4 high all the way around. I'll do it freehand for a bit and then I'll use welded it for the rest. And then we just welded it for the next bit. Down to la. Like so. Ooh, things keep getting in the way, which is really annoying. There, that to there. Down to there. There's the sidewalls done there, and then on the prototype I did this flat, so you can either do the same as me. The front wall of above the windows I did flat on the prototype, but normally what I do, I create an overhang. So we just build an over. I prefer the overhang, to be honest, but it's preference to people. So I put an overhang like that. It just makes it look a bit meaner, if you know. And there's that deck house done there, and then once again on the inside we just fill in the deck. So on top of the windows, all the way back, just fill in with wood, like so. And I use the fill tool for this one again, so I use the fill tool to fill it all in. There we go, that's the deck all added, and it should look something like that. It's not too bad, is it? Not brilliant, not perfect, but it will bloody well do. And that's that job done there. Now I'll just look around on the prototype. What we're going to do now is from the back of the bridge wings, where the bridge wings here reattach to the main deck house here, we're going to remove. How many do I need here? Because there's a staircase either side, and I just need to work out how wide they are. Are they 2 or are they 1? They're 1. They're 1. Okay. These staircases are a single block, so just remove 2 blocks of white there, like so, and then we'll replace with stairs going down. So remove those 2 blocks in there, and we'll add stairs going down to the deck below like that, plus blocks underneath for support, and then the banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up like that, like so, and then the same on the other side. Remove 2 blocks of the white, just there, and then stairs, 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 stairs. Block, 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 like that, and then the banisterios. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Nah, not too bad, do it. Now for doors and windows, for the ship's wheelhouse we'll start off with. So I'll put some windows on the side of the deck of the wheelhouse. So on the front side we'll put a window there, like that, and then we'll put a door just 2 blocks back from that, pair of doors like that, and then another window to the side of that, and then every 3rd block just add another window, like so, and maybe another door at the back here like that, and then another pair of windows like that. So there's one side of the ship's wheelhouse like that, and I'll do the same the other side. So put a window just there, and then a pair of doors like that, and then window, 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 door, and then a window and a window like that, and there we go. There's our doors and windows added there. Marvellous. And then the same sort of situation with the deck house, all the ships, the superstructure. We'll just add doors and windows along here. So put at the bottom of the stairs, we'll put a pair of doors there, and then just put windows every 3rd block along the side. I'll do one side, and then I'll do the other side during a jump cut, because I've got to move on to some other bits. And these will include a mast and a funnel, and I don't like building funnels. So there's our windows down there, and I put a pair of doors on the back, and then a set of windows. So it's, oh, screwed that up, didn't I? I poo-pooed that up. Okay, try again. Window, 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 and then doors on that side there. So yeah, there's the back wall and the side done of that, and you've got the windows all the way done there. Now what I'll do a jump cut and do the other side. Also what you can do, you can put some windows on this wall here under the stairs, so put a couple of windows under there as well, like that. And also what we also can do is put a pillar attaching the bridge wing down to that bit there, so that this bit here is more sort of enclosed. I'll just do that as well on the other side so I know what I'm doing. So I put that wall there like that, and then windows like that. There we go. Don't look too bad. So like I say, what I do a jump cut while I sort the windows out on this side, and then we can move on to the next bit. So back in a minute. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the mast. This could be an interesting one because I know I'm going to screw this up, but we'll see. So what we're going to do is go to the front centre of the top of the ship's wheelhouse, on the front centre here. So here's the centre there, and go to the 8th block back on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to build a row of 2 in yellow back like so, and on the sides we want 2, and then 2, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, something like that. And just look at the prototype. I think that's about right. So it's all 2s basically. So 2 back, 2 back, 2 back, like that. So you got that design. So basically, if I should just take out the inside, it'll look something like that. So that's what sort of design that you want, like that. So yeah, that's so on the front. This point here on the front, we're going to build up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So that's the front of the mast. So what we do on the back of the mast, we'll do sort of the same. So we'll do up 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th block attaches to the bottom of the top 9 like that. So there we are. There's our outline of our mast like that. And then for the next row, which is one out from the centre, so this first block here on the outside of the centre, we do the same again. We go up to the up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the same on the back. This block here, do up the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And then on the outside edge, we just build that up to 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it's 7 up rather than what I just said. So there we are. So that's one side done, and it should look something like that. That's the theory anyway. So just do the same on the other side. So it's up the 7 and the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there we are. So that's quite a chunky mast, as you can tell. But that's the design that we're looking for. And then if we go to the sides and go about, I don't know, about 10 down from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then build out about 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus a black block there. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the black block there. So there's our mast sort of design like that. And then the back of the mast, about 2 blocks down from where those two bits stick out. So you've got the 2 bits that stick out here. Go about 2 blocks down from that on the back. So 1, 2 down to this point here. Then we want to build about 6 rows of 2 curving back and up. So we've got 1, and then we want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2 like that. So the back of the mast looks something like that. And it's not perfect, not brilliant, but it will do. I'm looking at the prototype for reference because I know I'm going to screw this up. The run on the prototype I think is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 rows of 2 on the prototype. So we just add another row of 2 like that. So that's that design like that. And then just below the mast, sticky out bits, just below that, down 2, forward 1, put 2 blocks like that, and then 2 blocks like that, and then 2 on the front like that, just to make the design a little bit different. And that's the mast. That is pretty much it for the mast. You can add more detail to it if you want to, sort of like little antennas and things, but in terms of whatever you can do to it, it's kind of basic, but it's not too bad. It does the job. So what we're going to do now, just a little bit more detail on top of the ship's wheelhouse. We're going to put a couple of skylights. So put just in front of the mast, about 3 blocks forward. We'll put 3 blocks like so, and then 1, and then 3 like that. Is that a skylight, or am I just making it up? I can't work it out from where I am. It is a sort of a skylight. We'll make it a skylight. Why not? We'll make it a skylight. I don't actually know what it is, but we'll make it a skylight. Why the hell not? So I put a block of glass across like that. So we've got a skylight there like that, and then behind the mast, roughly, if we go from the back of the mast, we go back 1, 2, 3 back, and then 1, 2 blocks out. We'll put. I think I used court stairs for this one on the prototype. So I think if we use court stairs again, what we'll do, we'll do the usual thing like we did on the Forecastle. I'll put sort of this sort of design, basically a square like that. Actually, make that in stairs. Make it stairs around like that. Breeze just takes the minute to bear with me on that one, so I put stairs like that. Just takes Bree back. Okay, honey. So that's that bit there. And then just do the same on the other side. So what is it, about 2 out from the side? What was it, one block gap out, so we'll just put 3 like that, and then 3 around like that, and then a block on there like that. There we go. So that's our skylights added there. Like I said, I did sort of improv them because I can't work out what I'm doing. And I think that's alright for the ship's wheelhouse. So what I'll do now, I'll do another jump cut now, and then we can move on to the funnel. So I shall do that, do another jump cut, and then we shall move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is mark on the ship's funnel, and this will go behind the ship's wheelhouse here. So if we go to the back wall of the ship's wheelhouse, it's going to be a single, relatively well, not quite fancy, but reasonably shaped funnel. So we're going to go 1 block back from the ship's wheelhouse on the centre. So put our centre block there and make it 3 wide like that, and then we want to build the sides out 2, 2 like that, 2, 2 like that. So there's our front looking like that, and then we want to go back 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then curving back in again. We want 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2 like that. Same the other sides, back 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1 in the middle like that. There we go. So there's our funnel design like that. And then for the front of the funnel, we're going to build the first part of the design, and this design will go on said blocks. I put marker blocks. So the front design will go. I'll build the design first. Actually, I want to build up on the front center. Build up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 2. And you want to do that same design. So it's up 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2. Do that same design on this block, this block, and this block, like so. So I'll just do that now. So it's up 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, and then the next row up 3, 4, 4, 4, 4 plus 2, and then the final row up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 4, 4, 4, 2. And then the next row, which is just 1 from the outside, you want to go up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4, 4. 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. And then the outside row, you just want to go up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2, like so. So that's the front half of the funnel done. You do the same on the other side as well, because like I say, I'm just working on one side for now. that's one side there, and then on the back of the funnel, we'll start from the back end all the way out to this point here. It's going to be up 8 and 8, so we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then in on the top go forward up 2 like that, so it's curves back 8, 8 plus 2 like that, and then we do the same on each row up to this block there, so we do the same design, so up 8, 8, and then the 2, 8, 8, and then the 2, 8, 8, and then the 2, and then lastly up the 8, 8, and then don't really need the 2 here, so we'll leave that one blank for now. And then the last row at the end here, we just go up 7 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that connects on the outside like so. So there's your funnel design like that. So what we'll do now, just go on the inside and fill in the gaps. This shouldn't take too long because, like I say, it's only doing one side, but we'll fill in the gaps anyway. It's quite confusing to do as well because it's an awkward design. And that's that bit done there, and then just fill in the rest on the back here. It's quite difficult to follow this one because it's an awkward shape, like I say, but there's that all filled in like that, and then the top would just add the little ridge around the top like that, so there's the funnel designed like that. And if you want to, you can make it look a bit more uniform by removing that block there and replace it within there like that, so you've got a bit more of a ridge around the top. And that is one side of the funnel done, and they don't look too bad. So what I'll do a quick jump cut because I'll go sort Bonnie out, and then we shall return. So like I said, I'll do a jump cut and do the other side. Back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the funnel done on both sides, and it should look something like that. Bit more detail to add is to cover the top, which is all just basically just yellow, like so. And we'll add a couple of slits in the top as well for the the exhaust, I suppose. So there's our funnel done like that, and then on the top, just off from the centre, we'll add sort of 3 block slits like that. So there we go, 2 slits and black like that, just for the exhaust like that. And there we go, that's the funnel pretty much done. And then behind the funnel, and like I said, it's a very basic funnel. There's hardly any detail to it, so that is it. Just just the absolute plum drum. So after that, we're going to go behind the funnel and add some more detail, which will go behind the very behind the funnel, 1 block back. We'll add a mech, which is 1 block back, and we'll add 2 blocks of black like that, plus a 3rd line like that. So there's your mech. And then we'll add 2 skylights, which are going to be 1 block back from the mech, so 1 block back, and then, or 2 blocks back, and then out 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4th block out, we'll build a skylight, which is 4 square, so 4 back and then 3 to the sides like that. So there's our skylight shaped like that, and then we'll build that with stairs around it like so, around like that, and then glass in there like that. So there's 1 skylight. We'll do the same on the other side, so what was it, 2 back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 out, do the 4 across, 3 back, and there it is, just basically a square of 4 by 4 like that, around like so. There we are, there's that, and then we just add there. So there's our skylights there, and the other details on here, which will be sort of little masts. So if we go, I can't really see from the prototype, but if we go from the corner blocks of the deck house itself, and go from the corners about 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in, we'll add a post about 5 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus stairs around the top, like so. So it's 4 blocks in from the corner one, so do the same on the other side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then stairs, 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 stairs. There we go. that's our two thingy once it's there. And there was something else I had to add, but I can't remember what it was, so I have to look on the prototype, and it is basically just a small little mast in the middle. So if we go from the back of the deck house and go 1, 2, 3, 4 forward again, and then just go up 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And that's it. That's basically all the details for that. So nothing really expected on that area, but there we go. So now we go down to the next deck below that. So the back of the deck house is there. Go down to the deck below, which is this one just here. And we're going to add a 2-block gap. So 1, 2, 3 back, and we'll add a mech. So we'll add 3 rows of 2 like that, and then join them together like so. And then we want a 1-block gap, and we'll just add a box, which is sort of like a shed really. So a 1-block gap again, and we'll add a shed which is 5 wide. So middle block plus 2 that way and 2 that way. And then we want 3 back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then across the back like so. And just build that to 3 high. So 2, 3, all the way around like so, and then across the top like so, and there we are. That's all the detail for that, and that's pretty much it. The only other detail on this area, which will be at the end, will be pretty much handrails, not handrails, the lifeboats. But we'll sort that out later on. So that's that job done there. So what I'm going to do, I'll do another quick jump cut because there's some other details I want to do before we do the stern over there. Back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is a job which I really hate, is the side windows. There's going to be 2 decks of these, and they'll go well, 1 deck below the side windows. You've got the side windows there already, those rows of 2 windows there. That line just there with the crosshairs is, and they're going to go below that, and they're going to go below that again, so this is going to be fun. What we're going to do, if we go to the back end of this deck here, so this is not the bottom deck, this is the deck just below the deck with the windows. You can't really explain this any better than that. So if we get a look at it from this point of view, just zoom into this point here, and we're going to go from this row here, so from that block there, we're going to count forward 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and then on the 3rd block we'll build our first window. Now there's going to be 8 sets of these windows, and there's going to be 8 sets of 5 windows. So I'm going to work out how to do this one. So we'll put our first window in there, and we're going to put these every other block. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1 set, and then we're going to leave a 4-block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block we'll do the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's 2 sets, and another 4-block gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 3 sets. Same again, so 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many sets is there? I can't really get a good view of this because it's so just bland colour. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets so far. So just do another 4-block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 sets. Another 4 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't think we need the 5th set because the 5th block is on the curve of the superstructure. So I'll leave that out for now. And I don't think that looks too bad. So the last set at the front, we just don't bother with that because, well, we'll add the set but don't add the 5th block. So just put 4 windows there like that. And that don't look too bad. It just adds a bit more detail, but still, it's a bit pony, but you know, it is what it is. And you do the same on the other side then. So once you walk along the deck here, you can see you've got the windows at just the right height to look through. Look, there's the brie. There's the big brie in the distance. And then you just walk down the deck there and see it's all illuminated and pretty. So like I say, you do the same on the other side. It's actually the same position, and then what you do after that for the next deck down, we go down to where this open area is here, and we're going to go from this from the section here where the open section ends, and we're just going to put windows every 4th block basically. So I'll put a 2-block gap, and we'll just put actually a 3-block gap because there's a wall in the way. I put the first window there, and we just put a window every 4th block along the side. But as you get further forward, the deck is going to slope up, so we'll get to that point when I get there. So I just put one window, just like I say, every fourth block, we'll put a window along the side. But when we get to the front, because the ship has a shear at the front, the front of the ship slopes up. We've got to take that into account, so I'm going to try and do that on camera without fluffing it up. So, yeah, I'm doing this sort of freehand because I do have a habit of screwing things up. So we'll work out when we get there. So there's our windows all along the side like that. So they're every fourth block like that, and then we'll just carry on along under the forecastle for them. And I'm just going to look at the prototype. It's very hard to see. So what about 3 blocks under there? So put a window there, a window there, and a window there. So you just see under the forecastle there. Then for the next row, we'll go up 1, and then we'll go 4 block gap again. So same distance, 3 windows, 3 blocks in between, but we'll go 1 block up. So you just need to sort of follow the contours of the deck above. So the deck rises by 1 block each time. So every time the deck rises, you've got to raise the line of the windows, and it's not very easy to explain. So that's there, and then there the deck rises by 1 block again. And that's how the deck rises there. So we raise the windows up as well. And we're just going to try and get these as far forward as we can. Don't need to go right to the tip, but go so far. And I think there's one more raised section. Yeah, there's one more raised section, but we don't really need to go any further than that. And we're in the awkward parts of the ship as well, because it's right where the ship is. So I think we just add a couple more up 1. So put a window there, and then a window there. So let's just put 2 windows at the front there. Now I think that'll go far enough. You can see that's roughly about 3 sections away from the tip. So it's not very well explained, but you got windows there anyway, and as you can see, they raise up, and they're not pretty, but it's the best I could do considering the size of the ship and the detailing involved. But there's the windows in place anyway. If you're following the proper deck plan, you can probably do the windows more accurate to the real thing, but it's up to you how you want to do this. And we'll leave it at that. So that's the windows done on one side. I'll do another jump cut while we'll do the other side. And then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's all the windows on the other side, and they should look something like that. Not pretty, they're not pretty, not brilliant, not perfect, but it'll have to do. So that's that little job done there. Another job to do on this open deck here is I've not added the doors and windows, which is something I should have done, but don't worry about that just yet. I was going to do that between videos, but never mind. The next job I want to do is add pillars on this in this area here. So we're going to add some stairs in the corner. So where the end of the slot ends, we'll put a stair block there to create a curve of the promenade, or the open promenade, and then we're going to get our end rods. Or you can use what's the fence? You can use birch fence if you want to, just because they're a little bit thicker, but I like to use end rods for certain things. So if I get my end rods, we'll use these for pillars. And I'm going to put these every 6th block. So count the stair block as number 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put an end rod there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just want pillars as far as you can on the side here until the end of the overhang end, or until the overhang ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's enough there, so you don't go any further than that. How many pillars is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pillars. That's not bad. To the end of the overhang like that. And do the same on the other side. May as well get our quartz stairs rather. That one, and put our stairs there. Oop, that one up, and then count that as number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go, there's our pillars on that side. And it don't look too bad. No, that's alright. So what we're going to do now is move up onto the deck above, or the decks above. We're going to go to the back end of the... We just added the box and the mech on this deck up here, so this area here. We're going to go down to the next deck below that, and we're going to go from the centre block of this, and we're going to add a cargo hatch and some cranes. So we'll go for the centre block of the deck below. So there's the previous box we just done. We'll go down to the next deck, and from the centre block we're going to count back 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll put a cargo hatch which is 7 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3 that way. 1, 2, 3 that way. And the sides are 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then across the back. Add the central spine, like so, and then our quartz slabs to cover the top of the, well, just cover the sides anyway. Like that, and the same on the other side. There we go, there's our hatch done like that, and then behind the hatch with a 2 block gap, so count 3 blocks, count to the 3rd block back, so 1, 2, 3rd block back. We'll put a box like the one above, but it's going to be 7 wide, so 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way. The sides are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across the back like so, and build that to 3 high, so 3 high all the way around, like so. So you've got a little building like that, and then cover the roof up like that. And there we go, there's our cargo hatch and little box done there. And then beside the hatch, beside the box rather, we're going to add some cranes. And if we go to the centre block of the side of the box, so it's a 5 side like that, so the centre block is there. If we count out to the 3rd block out, so 1, 2, 3, and we'll put our crane there. Now these cranes are going to be facing forward, so the crane body itself is 17 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Put across around the top like that. Back down to the bottom and go to the 3rd block up, so 1, 2, 3, and then we want forward 13 rows of 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then the last 2 blocks are replaced with black like so. There we go, there's our crane there, and do the same on the other side then, so it's centre side of the box out 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 17, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus the cross around the top like so, and then down to the bottom, go 3rd block up, and then 13 rows of 2 forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the last 2 blocks placed with black like that, and there we go. So there's our cranes done there. And just looking at the prototype, I think that's right, the much detail for that side there, or for this deck. So what I'll do now, I'll do another jump cut while I work out what to do next, and we should move on, so back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the stern deck, which is this deck here, which is fast. We're going to build cranes, vents, cargo hatches and a box. So we're going to start down the centre block of the back of the previous deck, so centre block back of this wall here. We're going to leave a 18 block gap, so count back 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. On the 19th block put a centre block. Doesn't really matter how if you put a centre block or not, because it's only a small building, but it's going to be a box, and it's 5 wide, so that's 2 that side like that, and 2 like that. It's only 5 wide, isn't it? I suppose it's only a small box, so it's 5 wide like that. And then the sides are 10, so 10 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then across the back. And then just build that 3 high all the way around. Not the most exciting of jobs, but we have to do it. Oop. Like that, and then just add the roof. This is about as much detail as this thing is going to get, but there we go. So that's our box shaped like that. And then from the sides of the box, there's centre side. So I think it's 10. So it'll be 11 along a side now. So it's 11 long on the side. If we go to the 6th block back on the side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and put a block there. And then do the same on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to mark out that's the centre of the side. So it's 5 either side of that centre block. And from there you're going to add the cranes. Now they're going to be 3 out from the side. So that block there, count that as 1. So that's 1, 2, 3. And put our crane there. Do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. Put our crane there. So it's centre side, either side of the box. So the crane itself is 17 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus the cross around the top, like so. And then the crane itself is going to have 2 arms, one facing back, one facing forward, and it's on the 3rd block up, so 1, 2, 3, and then we want 11 rows of 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and black blocks on the end, like so. And then the same on the back, we do 11 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the black blocks like so, and then we are. There is our crane. So do the same on the other side with the other one. So what was it, 17 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a cross around the top, like so. And then the arms, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows of 2, plus the black blocks like so. And then the same on the back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like that. And then remove the blocks like so, and there we are. That is that one done there. Marvellous, brilliant, beautiful. So that's the crane done. And there's going to be 2 vents just close to the crane. So if we go back to the front half of the crane, or if we go to the front of the box actually, and then count from the front of the box out to the side, go out about 6 blocks, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I build a vent 1, 2, 3, 4 high. Actually, build it 3 high, and then put some stairs on the top to create the curve. Don't normally do. Well, it depends on what I'm doing. Put a block on the top facing that way, and a block there, like that. And I'm going to use the sort of what I did on the Titanic. Put 2 schlongs on, or got a schlong in the middle and 2 balls on the back, on the side like that, and you got the design like that. So there's our crane. Vent added there, so was it 6 out, wasn't it? So same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 3, plus the stairs, and a block, and then 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like that. And there's our 2 thingamajiggies like that. Now around the crane itself, you're going to add some mechs. So the front of the crane, we're going to add 2 rows of 2 like that in black, and then join them together like that. Same on the other side of the mast, crane thing, put 2, 2, join them together like that. So you've got 2 mechs there, and then a 3rd mech on the side, put, no, one block back, put 2, 2 again, and then 1 like that. So you've got space around the thing like that. Sort of random, but it's designed like that. So I'll do the same on the other one. So just very, very vague detailing. And there we are, there's our mechs added there like that. Not brilliant, not beautiful, not perfect or anything like that, but it will do. That's my philosophy and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so now we're going to go and add a cargo hatch. And the cargo hatch itself goes from the back of the box. So go to the back of the box. And we're going to go to the fifth block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put our hatch here. Which is 7 wide, so that's 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, and the sides are 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then across the back like so. Add our spine like so, and then our slab cover like so. Like that. And then the same the other side. And there we go, there's our hatch cover like that. And then what do we do after that? After the hatch we add another box. This is going to be further back. It's going to be right at the back of the deck. So from the centre of the hatch again, we count back 19 or 20. Yeah, go back 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we build our box there, which is 7 wide, so 3 that side, 3 that side, and then the sides are 3 back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then across the back like so. So you got a box there, and this is just 3 high again, all the way around. Not exactly massive detail on this ship in terms of intricacy, but it's just the way I designed it, because I usually just design my ships so I know that I built them. I know that I know, and I know that. So there we are, there's our box done there. And it doesn't look too bad. And then we're going to add a couple more vents, and we'll go to the front of the box and count forward about 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And build our vent like we did before. So 3 high plus stairs and a block, and then 2 up, 2 up, 2 up around the base. And then the same on the other side, so it's forward 4 and then out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 high plus the stairs and a block, and then 2 ups all the way around, and there we go, there's our vents and things added there. Marvellous. Now, last job here is going to add a couple of bars. These are raised bars. I don't know what they are, but I think they may be something to do with rigging. We'll go to the back of the cargo hatch, which is here, and we're going to go to the, we're going to go back 2. Hang on, yeah, 2 back from the back of the cargo hatch. Go back 2, so 1, 2. I'll put a block there like that, and we're going to count out 11. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we build up 3 like that, and then put stairs on the top like so. Now do the same on the other side, so it's 11 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Build up 3 plus stairs like that. So there's the beginnings of the bars, and then from the front of those stairs you want to build forward in blocks of 16, so, or a line of 16. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then at the end add stairs, and then blocks going down 1, 2, 3 like that, and then we are, there's our bar like that. And then we do the same on the other side, so 16 forward again from that set of stairs. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus our stairs, and then down 3 like so, and there we are, there is our hatch, not hatch, but our bars done like that. Marvellous. So that's the detailing done on that deck, and it don't look too bad, and I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, not too bad. So now what we're going to do now is go down to the next deck below, which is the very back of the ship, which is this area here. We're just going to add a few bollards, which are the anvils, and I'm going to put 2 sets in, and they're not placed anywhere specific. We'll just put a pair anywhere. So put a pair just there like that, and the same on the other side. As long as they're in the same place, both sides, It should look okay. So you got 2 sets of bollards like that, and there we go. That's that little job done there. So that's the stern decks done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do another jump cut, shock horror, and I'm going to work on the propellers and the rudder. There's only a few more jobs to do, so there's propellers, rudder, and then the lifeboats, and I think we can call it done then. Oh, apart from the handrails and things, but apart from that, it's all more or less done. So yeah, I should do another jump cut, so back in a moment. Right, back again, getting near the end of this, thank Christ. What we're going to do now is work on the rudder and the propellers. Also going to need some night vision, because you can't see shit under it. So get our night vision, turn that on. Ding, like that, and what we're going to do, we're going to use some stone. Well, I used cobblestone wall for this, for the hinges. So we're going to have hinges, and we're going to add 4 hinges from the bottom. So from the bottom of the keel at the back here, remove that stone. We'll add 4 hinges. 1 space, 1 space, 1 space, 1. So there we are. There's 4 hinges like that. And then the rudder itself is from the bottom hinge. We go back 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down or up, whichever, along the hinges like that. And there you go. It's basically a square. That's our rudder. Nothing special, but it'll do. There we are. That's the most technically advanced rudder you're ever going to get. Brilliant. So what we're going to do now is add our propellers. And I'm going to build these in white quartz this time. Normally I do them in sandstone or whatever, but I'll do them in quartz. So for the rudder itself, we'll go to the end of the keel. At the back here, we're going to count up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't remember if you count the rudder as 6 or as 1 or not, but we'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, I'm getting this. And then we'll go back, or go forward 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And using yellow, we'll go out 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, add a white like that. So recap again. So from the keel, we'll go up 6, back 5, or forward 5, and then out 6 to get this floaty block here. And for the propeller itself, we're going to do a swastika, which people complain about, but meh. Just build up 2, out 1, out 2, down 1, down 2, out 1, out 2, up 1, like that. There we go. There's our design like that. And stop people having a hissy fit, we'll add some stairs for the curve. So put a stair there, and a stair there for the propeller blade. Put some stairs there and there. So basically just add stairs to add curves, basically. And they're not the prettiest of designs, but you know. And there we go, there's our propeller looking like that. And then we'll add a center block for the cone in the middle there. And there we are, there's our propeller. No, not looking too bad, is it? And then what we're going to do then is just add from the center of the back of the propeller, just build forward for the propeller shaft. Like that, and then we'll just blend that in with the rest of the hull and build from the 1 block back from the propeller, just build up 2, and then 2, and then in 2 to connect to the hull like that. And then we'll just fill in the rest of it like so all the way forward. And there we go, there's our propeller shaft like that. Not looking too bad, that's 1 propeller done. I'll do the other side, may as well. It's a long video, may as well make it longer. So it's up 6 from the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remove those blocks there. And then we build our swastika design. So it's up 2, out 1. Or was it? It's up 2. Up 2, out 1. Yeah, that's right. So as long as you've got the opposite design of the one on the other side. So it's up 2 and out 1. Out 2, down 1. Down 2, in 1, in 2, up 1, center like that. And then just add the stairs in specific places to cover it all up. And there we go. There's our propellers done there. And then for the shaft, just go from the middle. Build it all the way forward like that, and then we'll go to the ends the end, just one from the propeller, go up two, into, and then just blend that all in with the rest of the hull forward. Like so. Not the brilliant, perfect design, but it will do. And there we go, there's our props done like that. Marvellous. Beautiful. So our two propellers done, the ship can now move, in theory. And there we go, so that's the propellers done, rudder done. And like before, I should do another jump cut while I work on the lifeboats, or get ready for the lifeboats. And I shall return in just a moment, so back in a moment. Okay, back again, and what we're going to do now is work on the ship's lifeboats. So now we're getting to the very, very end of this tutorial, and I am so happy. So what we're going to do, we're going to go onto the boat deck, which is the top main deck. So it's just behind the bridge wings here. So you've got the bridge wings on the side. This is on the left side, so you've got the bridge wings here. Go down to the base of the bridge wings where they attach to the top deck car. And we're going to count back to the 6th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to build our first gantry down. Now the lifeboats on the ship are very basic. There's only 6 of them, so there's 3 this side and there'll be 3 the other side. So we'll put our first gantry in. So it's up 3, 2, 3 like that. Wait for the siren to pass. So it's up 3, and then 2, 2 like that, and then inwards 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and then up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then up 2. 1, 2, 2 like that. So you got that sort of design like that. And then it's out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then down 1 like that. So we've got sort of a question mark shape, if you like. And it don't look too bad. So that's one gantry done there. And then you leave an 8 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 9th block, just do the same again. So it's up 3, 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2. And then out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then down 1 like that. So there's the first pair like that. So that's that section done there. The lifeboats themselves are 12 long, so there'll be 10 long at the keel. So I'll add the keel on the ends here. So the keels will go on this block here, these 2 blocks here. So the keels are 10 long. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 like that. So there's our keels, and then you want 2 at the end like that, 2 like that, and then the sides like so, connecting the sides up like that, and then like that as well. So there's our boat done like that. Now it's up to you if you want to leave them open like that, like a bathtub, but personally I like to cover them up, so I just put the insides in like so. And then I put a canvas over the top. Now I did the prototype, I did them blue, so on this one we'll do them in I don't like red much, but I'll do red. I do like red, but just not on my lifeboats, but I'll do red covers, why not? And there we go, that's our first boat and gantry done there. And what we want to do then is to do the same thing again, and we'll go to a 3 block gap, so 4 blocks back from the last depot. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just do the same thing again. So 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, out 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, like that, and then another 8 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th block, up 3, 2, 2, out 5, up 3, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, like that. And there we go. There's our next set of gantries. And then if you want to put the next ones in, just leave another 3 block gap. 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block. Do the same again. So 2, 2, out 5, up 3, 2, out 7, and 1. And then another gap of 9, or 8 rather, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 9th block. Just do the same again. And there we go, there's all 3 of our pairs of gantries done there. So you got the first boat done there, And you just do the same thing again on the next boat. On the next gantry, put another boat there, 12 long, and the next gantry, put the next boat there, 12 long. So the boat keel is 10, and then the boat itself, the full length of the boat is 12. So just add the next 2 boats on those gantries there, and it should all look fine. So put the next 2 in place, and then do the same on the other side, because you're only going to have 6 boats on the ship. So 3 this side, 3 that side, and everything will be done. So, or everything boat-wise will be done. So I'm going to do another jump cut while I sort those out, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Hopefully this is for the last time. There's our lifeboats done on our boat deck like so. So there's 6 boats in place, and they should all look something like that. Marvellous and brilliant. And then that's that job done. And really the last job for today is to add some small handrails. So we're going to add, well, before we add the handrails, we just go back to the back end of the bridge wings, and we're going to add a wall along the side of the deck between the lifeboat gantries. So from the back of the bridge wings, just add a wall of white between the gantries like so, all the way down the side, all the way down the side until we get to the end like that. And then we actually put another stair block on the end like so to connect up there to create the curve, and then across to the other side, so across the back, add our white blocks like so. Down to the back end like so, and add our stair blocks there, and then add our blocks back up towards the front again, up towards the back end of the front bridge wings. And although this isn't exactly pretty, I would prefer to use handrails, but this is just how it is on the ship I designed. So, or maybe on the real ship as well. I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't on the real ship. So that's the design we've gone for. So when you're walking along the boat deck, you now have a wall that you don't fall off, or so that you don't fall off. So there we are, there's our wall added there. And then the last job is to add our handrails on the deck above. So from the back end of the bridge wings on the top deck here, we'll just add our handrails between the gantries again, all the way down the side, across the back, and up the other side as well. And it's usually when I'm doing this I have a rant, but because I can't be bothered, so I'll just have a small rant, but I just don't know what to rant about really. It's not really a rant, just sort of an observation really. Just if you're doing this as part of a downloadable project, video on YouTube or whatever, conversion to other games or live stream or whatever, don't mind. I prefer if you just add a little bit of credit if you for the design. That's all I ask. But if you're going to be using this as part of a, or at least parts of it, for your own design, then don't mind being asked first so that we know everything's okay. Yeah, there we go. So that's the handrails done there, and that is our ship completed. Very basic, but it works. So there's the Stockholm all done. And there we go, that's the ship all sorted. I've done it in 2 videos, which I'm quite proud of. Another ship that I could do in 1 video maybe will be the Britannia, and maybe the tugs as well. The tugs will definitely be 1 video because they're so small, but I don't normally do videos this long for short ships, but well, we'll see how things go. But like I say, that's the Stockholm all done. Not sure what the next tutorial is going to be because I didn't put a poll up for this one, and I thought I'd just get on and do what I wanted to do, but I may do a poll after this one, and we'll see how things go. But we'll see. So we've got plenty more to go on. We've still got the Rex, the Brianna Marie, which is that one there. Other people are not really that interested in that one for some reason. We've got the Rex, got the Brianna Marie, the Emily J. Those are the big ships. We've got some more mid-sized ships like this one, which would be the Britannia, the Arabic, Empress of France, Sabaysky. There's lots of ships. I can't remember them all, but if you look on the preview videos from last year, you'll see which ones are done and being done. I've got the Deutschland as well. Yeah, that's another one, which may be an interesting one, but we'll wait and see on that. So that's that. So this is Stockholm all done. Thanks very much for watching, subscribing and all things like that. We may return for more live streams as well, do more ships, and we'll wait and see for that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return with another tutorial video or whatever soon. So bye for now.